what have you done? These words, though spoken in the quiet recesses of your heart, are now echoing throughout your soul, as though coming from the very depths of eternity itself. It is not a question of judgment alone, but of urgency, a divine urgency that cannot be ignored, for this moment is not like any other. It is a moment where God, in His infinite wisdom and love, is seeking to awaken something in you, something deeper, something truer. You may try to ignore it, but the very air around you trembles with the weight of this question, and you can no longer turn away from it. My child, what have you done? There is a tone in the question that cannot be mistaken, a mixture of sorrow and love, of justice and grace. For what you have done is not just a mistake, but a rupture in the trust that once existed between you and others. And though this breach may feel like it is only between you and another person, it is far more profound. This is a breach between you and the divine order of things, a disruption that calls into question the very nature of your integrity, your heart, and your relationship with the truth. You see, I have called you to live in truth, to walk in the light. I have given you a spirit of wisdom, not to be ignored or misunderstood, but to be treasured and followed. Yet, you have walked in the shadows, obscured by the veil of deceit. And in doing so, you have set in motion a series of events that no longer only affect you, they now reach out to touch the lives of others. And in that, you have harmed more than yourself. I know you do not want to face the reality of your actions. I know you wish to hide in the corners of your heart, to conceal what has been done from your own conscience. But child, I am calling you to come out of hiding, to stand before me in the light, to face what you have done. Not because I wish to punish you, but because I long for your healing. I long for the restoration of your soul. I hear your thoughts, even as you read these words. You may feel as though you have been wronged, that you are a victim of circumstances, that you are misunderstood. I hear you. But know this, in all of this, you too have contributed. Your choices, your actions, they have had consequences, not just for you, but for those around you. No one can trust you, for you have broken the sacred bond that exists between hearts, the bond that holds relationships together. Trust is fragile, my child, and once it is broken, it takes much more than words to repair. It requires a commitment to truth, to accountability, to a heart that is willing to humble itself and rebuild what was lost. But here, at this very moment, I call you to something greater, something that goes beyond the surface of your actions and into the depths of your heart. This is not a moment of condemnation. It is a moment of revelation. You stand at the crossroads of your life, and before you is a choice. Will you allow your soul to remain in the grip of deception, or will you rise up, face your mistakes, and seek the redemption that is waiting for you? You have been given the gift of free will, and with it, the power to change the course of your life. But change does not come without sacrifice. The journey you are being called to is not an easy one. It will require humility, courage, and a willingness to let go of your pride. It will require you to admit that you are not perfect, that you are not invincible, that you are, indeed, human. But it is in that very humanity that you will find your true strength. It is in the willingness to be vulnerable, to confess, and to repent that you will find the grace to move forward. Know this: I do not delight in your suffering. I do not rejoice in your pain. But I know the power of repentance, the transformative power of turning back from a path that leads to destruction, and I will always provide a way for you to return to me. There is no mistake so great that it cannot be redeemed. There is no sin so deep that it cannot be forgiven. For I am a God of grace, a God who stands ready to heal, to restore, and to renew. But the healing will not come if you continue to deny the truth. It will not come if you continue to live in the shadows, hiding from what is real. I am calling you into the light, into the place where you can stand before me and say, I have made a mistake, and I seek your forgiveness. I am ready to face the consequences of my actions, but I trust that you will lead me through the pain and into your loving embrace. And what about the others, the ones who have been hurt by your actions, the ones who trusted you and now find themselves struggling to believe in you? I know your heart aches for them, and I know you long to make things right. But know this: trust is not something that can be restored overnight. It is a fragile thing, a delicate thread that is easily broken, but so much harder to mend. It will take time, patience, and consistency. But even in the hardest moments, you must trust in the process. You must trust that the road of restoration, though long, is a road that leads to healing. Your journey will not be easy, but it will be worth it. As you take one step after another, seeking forgiveness from those you have wronged, and offering that forgiveness to yourself, you will begin to see the fruits of your labor. And in that, you will experience a freedom unlike any you have known, a freedom that comes from walking in the truth, a freedom that comes from being reconciled with both God and man. I also want to pass on one more time-sensitive message from the angels to you, and you need to hear it today because this is extremely unusual. Someone or something seems to be trying to block you from receiving this urgent guidance. You've been missing countless signals that the universe is sending you. Luckily, those messages are still available to you. Please click the link in the description to find the messages that you missed. This is not just a message for you, but for all those around you. You are not alone in this struggle. There are others who are walking this path of redemption, who are seeking healing from their own mistakes. I am calling you not only to be healed, but to be a source of healing for others. Your story, your testimony, has the power to bring light into the lives of those who are lost in darkness. You have a voice that can speak words of truth and love, words that can restore what has been broken, words that can bring hope to those who feel they are beyond redemption. The road you are on may be difficult, but it is also one of great hope. I am with you every step of the way, walking beside you, guiding you, and loving you. You are not alone in this journey, and you never will be. My child, the time to change is now. This moment is not a random occurrence. It is a divine intervention, a call from the Creator of the universe to stop, to listen, and to act. The choices you make in this moment will shape the rest of your life. You can choose to continue down the path of deception and destruction, or you can choose to walk in the light, to seek forgiveness, to make amends, and to restore what has been broken. I am not asking you to be perfect. I am asking you to be real, to be humble, to be willing to change. The journey ahead may be challenging, but it is also one of great reward. The rewards are not material or worldly, but spiritual and eternal. When you walk in the light, you will find peace. When you face the truth, you will find freedom. When you seek redemption, you will find healing. I am here, waiting with open arms. Will you come? Will you take the first step toward healing, toward truth, toward the restoration of all that has been lost? The choice is yours, and the time is now. What have you done? It is not too late to make things right. It is not too late to turn back to me. And I will be with you every step of the way. Child, listen to me now. Let your heart quiet and your spirit be still, for what I am about to share with you is not just a whisper or a fleeting thought, it is a divine revelation, a truth meant to reach the deepest parts of your soul. It is a message that is born from my love for you, my longing to see you flourish, to be healed, and to walk in the fullness of all that I have prepared for you. It is a message that carries with it both a challenge and a promise, the challenge to change, and the promise of blessings beyond what you can imagine. In this moment, know that I am with you, near to you, in every sense of the word. I know the burdens you carry, the pains you hide, the questions you ask in the silence of your heart. I know the depths of your confusion, the struggles you face, and the weight of your mistakes. But child, I also know your potential. I know the beautiful person I have created you to be, and I am calling you to rise up into that fullness. I am calling you to come into alignment with the plans I have for you, for they are good, more than you can ask or think. Hear me now, my child. This is a time of revelation, of unveiling, of the truth coming into the light. For far too long, you have walked in the shadows, trying to shield yourself from the truth, trying to protect your heart from the pain that might come with facing the reality of your choices. But I tell you now, it is only in the light that healing can take place. It is only in truth that freedom is found. You may wonder, why must I face the truth now? Why must I confront what I have done? Why must I acknowledge my mistakes and the hurt I have caused? My child, I speak to you not from a place of judgment, but from a place of love. The revelation I give you today is not to condemn you, but to offer you a way out. It is to bring you to the place of healing, where you can walk in the wholeness of who I have designed you to be. The truth is this: you are not defined by your mistakes. You are not bound by the consequences of your actions. Yes, there have been moments when you have missed the mark, when you have hurt others, when you have made choices that have caused pain. But those moments do not define your worth. They do not define your future. What defines you is my love for you, my grace upon you, and the redemption I offer through my Son, Jesus Christ. I want you to understand that no mistake, no sin, is too great for my forgiveness. There is nothing you have done that my grace cannot cover. The revelation I give you is that you are forgiven, and in that forgiveness, you are free to walk into a new beginning. It doesn't matter where you have been or what you have done. What matters is where you are going. What matters is that you have the opportunity to choose right now, in this moment, to turn your heart toward me and to embrace the path of healing. I know the weight you carry feels heavy. There are days when you wake up and wonder if the pain will ever ease, if the scars will ever heal, if the brokenness will ever be restored. You wonder if the shame will ever lift, if the guilt will ever fade. But I am here to tell you, my child, that there is hope. There is a way forward. The road to healing is not always easy. There may be times when you feel like giving up, when the weight of the world feels too much to bear. But hear me clearly, I am with you, and I will never leave you. You are not alone. I am walking with you every step of the way, strengthening you, guiding you, and providing you with the grace you need to keep moving forward. It is in the moments when you feel most defeated that my strength is made perfect. It is in the places of your greatest weakness that I am able to show my power. Do not be afraid of your brokenness. Do not be ashamed of the places in your heart that feel fragile or undone. For it is precisely in those places that I will work the greatest miracles. I will take the broken pieces of your life and make something beautiful. I will take the ashes of your past and turn them into beauty. Trust me, child. Trust that I am at work, even when you cannot see it. You may feel like you have lost so much, your trust in others, your confidence, your peace. But I am here to tell you that you have not lost everything. I will restore what has been broken. I will rebuild the foundations of your life. Trust in me, and know that every step you take toward me is a step toward restoration. The journey may be slow, but with each step, you are moving closer to the wholeness I have for you. I know the questions you ask. Will things ever be the same? Can I ever rebuild the relationships that have been damaged? Will I ever find peace again? The answer is yes. Yes, things can be different. Yes, healing can come. Yes, peace is waiting for you. But remember, healing is a process. It is a journey, not a destination. And as you walk this journey with me, you will discover the blessings that are hidden along the way. I want to share with you the blessings that await you on the other side of this journey. You may not see them now, but they are there, waiting for you. And I want you to know, my child, that these blessings are not just for the future, they are for you right now. You are not alone, and I am with you in every moment, preparing your heart for the blessings that are coming. The first blessing I offer you is peace. I know that the storms within your heart have been fierce, that the waves of anxiety, guilt, and regret have often overwhelmed you. But I am here to bring you peace, true, lasting peace. It is a peace that does not depend on circumstances or the actions of others. It is a peace that comes from knowing that you are held in my hands, that you are loved by a God who will never forsake you. This peace will guard your heart and mind, even in the midst of trials. It will be a constant reminder that I am with you and that I am working all things together for your good. The second blessing I offer you is joy. I know that there have been times when you have felt as though joy was a distant memory, a fleeting feeling that was beyond your reach. But I tell you now, joy is yours. It is a joy that does not come from the world or from what you can do on your own. It is a joy that comes from knowing that you are loved unconditionally by the Creator of the universe. It is a joy that is not dependent on perfect circumstances, but on my presence in your life. This joy will fill your heart and overflow into the lives of those around you. The third blessing I offer you is restoration. Everything that has been broken, your heart, your relationships, your dreams, will be restored. Do not doubt this. I am the God who restores. I restore what is lost, I heal what is wounded, and I rebuild what is broken. You will not walk in the ruins of your past forever. You will see the beauty that arises from the ashes. You will see your relationships healed, your trust renewed, and your peace made whole. And finally, the greatest blessing I offer you is my presence. There is no greater gift, no greater blessing, than to know that I am with you, always and forever. In the midst of your struggles, in the depths of your pain, I am there. In the moments of joy, in the moments of peace, I am there. You are never alone. I will walk with you through every valley and lead you into the light. My child, this revelation is a gift of love. It is a reminder that no matter where you have been or what you have done, I am always calling you back to me. I am calling you to walk in truth, to embrace the healing that is waiting for you, and to trust in the blessings that are yours through my grace. Do not be afraid of the journey ahead. Do not fear the challenges that may come, for I will be with you, strengthening you every step of the way. And remember, the blessings are not just for the future, they are for you right now. Peace, joy, restoration, and my presence are yours, today and forever. I love you, my child. And I will never leave you. The road may be long, but I will walk with you every step of the way. Will you trust me? Will you embrace the blessings I have for you? The choice is yours. But know this, I am waiting with open arms, ready to welcome you home. Amen.